The truth about under-eye bags and how to get rid of them. Hi, welcome to Balance Unleashed channel. Alright, let's break this down like we do in med school, but don't worry, no exams here. That area under your eyes, the one that's giving you so much grief, it's not just some random skin sac, it's actually a complex structure. Think of it like a little water balloon under your eyes. First, you've got the skin itself, which, let's be honest, is super thin and delicate there. We're talking thinner than almost anywhere else on your body. Then, underneath that, you've got these little pockets of fat. Yep, fat pads, just chilling beneath your eyes. And finally, weaving through all of this are blood vessels. These guys are important because they can cause a lot of the darkness and discoloration we see with eye bags. Now, when we talk about eye bags, we're really talking about these structures changing over time. The skin gets thinner, the fat pads can start to bulge out, and the blood vessels become more prominent. It's like a perfect storm of aging and lifestyle factors that lead to those dreaded bags under your eyes. Okay, let's talk about aging because unfortunately it happens to us all. And when it comes to eye bags, aging plays a huge role. You see, as we get older, our bodies start producing less collagen. Think of collagen like the scaffolding that holds your skin together, keeping it firm and elastic. Now here's the bad news, collagen production starts to decline in your 20s. I know, way too young to even be thinking about wrinkles and saggy skin, but it's true, and it gets worse. We lose about 1% of our collagen every year after that. So what does this have to do with eye bags? Well, as collagen breaks down, the skin under your eyes, which is already thin, gets even thinner and weaker. This makes the fat pads underneath more noticeable, and it also allows those blood vessels to show through more easily. The result? You guessed it, darker, puffier, more prominent eye bags. I hate to break it to you, but sometimes you can blame your parents for more than just your messy room. Yep, genetics plays a significant role in whether or not you're prone to eye bags. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Some people are just born with a predisposition to having weaker under-eye structures. Maybe they inherited thinner skin, less collagen production, or larger fat pads in the under-eye area. It's like they hit the genetic lottery, but not in a good way. And if you see a history of eye bags in your family, parents, grandparents, even aunts and uncles, chances are you might be predisposed to them too. It's just the luck of the draw, my friend. But don't worry, even if your genes aren't in your favor, there are still plenty of things you can do to prevent and treat those pesky bags. Chapter 4. Sleep, but not in the way you think. Okay, we've all heard it a million times, get more sleep. And while yes, a good night's rest is crucial for overall health and well-being, it's not the be-all and end-all solution for eye bags. In fact, it's not just about how much you sleep, but how you sleep that can make a big difference. You see, when you sleep on your stomach or side, gravity becomes your worst enemy. It literally pulls fluid down towards your face. And guess where that fluid likes to settle? You guessed it, under your eyes. This can make your eye bags look even more pronounced in the morning. So, what's the solution? Sleeping on your back. I know, it might feel weird at first, but trust me, your face will thank you. Sleeping on your back helps to prevent fluid from pooling under your eyes, which can minimize the appearance of those bags. Chapter 5. Diet and hydration, you are what you eat and drink. Alright, let's talk about what you're putting into your body because believe it or not, it can have a huge impact on those under-eye bags. And I'm not just talking about those late-night salty snacks, although those are definitely a culprit. First up, hydration. You've heard it a million times, drink more water. And it's true, especially when it comes to eye bags. When you're dehydrated, your body goes into panic mode and starts holding on to every last drop of water it can get. This is called water retention, and it can make your entire face, including the area under your eyes, look puffy and swollen. Now let's talk about those salty snacks. Sodium, the main culprit in salt, is notorious for causing water retention. So when you indulge in a salty feast, your body holds on to more water, and your face, especially the under-eye area, can look like a puffer fish. Chapter 6. Allergies and sinus issues, the hidden culprits. Here's something you might not expect. Allergies and sinus issues can wreak havoc on your under-eye area. Yep, those pesky allergens and sinus infections can make your eyes puffy and swollen, making those bags even more prominent. You see, when you come into contact with an allergen, pollen, dust mites, pet dander, you name it, your body releases histamine. Histamine is a chemical that triggers an inflammatory response, and one of its lovely side effects is swelling. And it's not just seasonal allergies. Chronic sinus issues can also lead to under-eye puffiness. When your sinuses are inflamed, the blood vessels in the area, including those around your eyes, can become dilated, leading to swelling and puffiness. Chapter 7. Let's be real. In today's digital age, it's nearly impossible to avoid screens completely. But all that screen time staring at our phones, computers and TVs can take a toll on our eyes, and yes, even contribute to those dreaded eye bags. Think about it. When you're glued to a screen, you tend to blink less, which can dry out your eyes. And when your eyes are dry, the skin around them, which is already thin and delicate, can become even more irritated and inflamed. But that's not all. The blue light emitted from our devices can also contribute to eye strain and fatigue, which can make the blood vessels around our eyes dilate, leading to darkness and puffiness. So that's another point for those pesky screens. Chapter 8. Okay, enough with the scary stuff, let's talk solutions. And one of the simplest, most effective ways to reduce under-eye puffiness is with cold therapy. Yep, it's as easy as grabbing something cold from your fridge and applying it to your eyes for a few minutes. Why does cold work so well? Cold temperatures help to constrict blood vessels, which can reduce swelling and inflammation. Think about it. When you apply ice to a sprained ankle, it helps to reduce swelling, right? The same principle applies to under-eye bags. Now, you don't have to hold a bag of frozen peas to your eyes, although, hey, whatever works. There are tons of great products out there specifically designed for cold therapy, like ice rollers, chilled eye masks, or even just using a couple of cold spoons. Chapter 9. Remember how we talked about the importance of hydration and a low-sodium diet? Well, let's dive a little deeper into those diet fixes because what you eat can make a world of difference. First and foremost, drink up that H2O. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day to keep your body and skin hydrated. And don't just rely on plain water. Fruits and vegetables are also packed with water content. Think watermelon, cucumbers, spinach, nature's little hydrators. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Salt. I know, salt makes everything taste better. But if you're serious about banishing those eye bags, you've got to cut back on the sodium. Chapter 10. Sleep position hacks. Elevate your sleep, literally. We've already established that sleeping on your back is the best position for preventing under-eye bags. But let's take it a step further with some sleep position hacks that can make a world of difference. First up, elevation is key. Try adding an extra pillow or two under your head to elevate your head and neck. This helps to prevent fluid from pooling in your face overnight, which can minimize the appearance of those pesky bags. And if you're a side sleeper who just can't seem to make the switch to back sleeping, don't worry, there's hope for you too. Try using a special contoured pillow designed to support your head and neck while keeping your spine aligned. Chapter 11. Caffeine and eye creams, the power couple for brighter eyes. Alright, let's talk about skincare because let's be real, sometimes we need a little extra help from our topical friends. And when it comes to eye bags, caffeine and eye creams are your dynamic duo. Yep, you heard that right, caffeine. That magical elixir that gets us going in the morning can also work wonders on our under-eye area. Caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, which means it helps to constrict blood vessels, reducing puffiness and inflammation. Look for an eye cream that contains caffeine as one of its active ingredients. And while you're at it, keep an eye out for other powerhouse ingredients like hyaluronic acid for hydration, retinol for collagen production, and vitamin C for brightening. These ingredients work synergistically to tackle those under-eye bags from all angles. Chapter 12. Lymphatic drainage massage. Massage your way to depuffed eyes. Have you ever heard of lymphatic drainage massage? It's like a detox for your face, and it can work wonders on those under-eye bags. The lymphatic system is basically your body's waste removal system, and sometimes it needs a little help moving things along. Lymphatic drainage massage uses gentle, rhythmic movements to stimulate the lymphatic system, helping to drain excess fluid and toxins from the face, which can reduce puffiness and inflammation. The best part? You can easily incorporate lymphatic drainage massage into your daily skincare routine. There are tons of great tutorials online that teach you the proper techniques. Just search for lymphatic drainage massage for face on YouTube, and you'll find a wealth of information. Outro bye-bye eye bags. So there you have it, folks. The truth about eye bags and how to get rid of them. It's not just about getting enough sleep, though it definitely helps. It's about understanding the underlying causes and taking a holistic approach to treatment. Remember, consistency is key. Don't expect overnight miracles. Incorporate these tips into your daily routine, be patient, and you'll start to see a noticeable difference in those under-eye bags. And if you're looking for even more skincare tips and tricks, be sure to check out my other videos. I'm always sharing the latest science-backed advice to help you look and feel your best. If you find this video interesting, please drop a comment, like, and subscribe. By the way, you will find 2 amazing books I highly recommend to read for more in-depth information. Thank you for watching.